Jiri Prochazka and Jamahal Hill are going to be fighting at UFC 311 in Los Angeles on January 18th at the Intuit Dome. This fight is super interesting. It could decide who gets the shot at Alex Pereira after the Magomed Ankalaev fight, if that's what happens next. But this announcement has caused quite a bit of beef, and we're going to go over that because both of these guys have lost to Alex Pereira in their last fight. Prochazka's lost to him twice now, but they're all beefing, and Alex Pereira inserted himself into this beef, which is really interesting. So we're going to take a look at Prochazka versus Hill, the beef going on around it, and I'm going to give you an early prediction for UFC 311 on January 18th. So stick around to hear my thoughts. I'm Wyatt, and this is Fight Society. Before we get into the video, please make sure to like, subscribe, drop a comment down below, become a channel member if you want to support the channel further and get access to bonus content. You can do that via the link down below or the join button on our channel homepage. Thank you very much. Back to the video. Jiri Prochazka, Jamahal Hill, probably a #1 contenders fight at 205 pounds, is going to go down at UFC 311 on January 18th in Los Angeles. I assume this is a co-main event. It's a couple big names, two former champs. Probably Sarukian and Islam will be on top of the card as a main event. That's what's been rumored. But this matchup has sparked quite a bit of beef between these three fighters. This beef started off because Jamahal Hill, I've made multiple videos about it, going back to his loss at UFC 300 to Alex Pereira. He's been coping about it after getting knocked out, which is fine. This is what fighters do. They do this for a living. A lot of them cope with their losses. You just saw Armen Petrosyan say that his knockout loss to Sharipputin Magomedov didn't count. So here is Jamahal Hill. First, he said that Jiri had low fight IQ, and then here is Jamahal Hill's response.
Don't talk about his fight IQ or his fights because my last performance, I showed nothing. Bro, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So we had the same opponent last fight, right? You can say whatever, try to go with the wave. Like, that seemed to be the thing now because I get a lot of hate within the community and all of that. A lot of y'all want to try to jock on that. But you know, I'm really don't care, and I'm really going to come at you, right? Your last performance, you got dominated. Dominated and knocked out. Completely shut down, completely exposed, right? And then got done bad, bro. You did bad. I got caught.
Jamahal Hill did bad just as much, okay? Let's not, here as the supporting character, the B character here in Alex Pereira's main character arc, okay? You're sitting here acting like you weren't just another victim, all right? Just saying.
You got dominated. It's a huge difference. You feel what I'm saying?
This is honestly just a side character pissed that he might be like below Jiri on the side character poll. So
my man's literally had your ponytail leaning to the left. I hope you wear that. I hope you wear that same ponytail in LA so I can lean that motherfucker to the left right back for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is like this is insane. We talking about a dude who is getting his ass whooped in every fight that you've been in. And because you are you know what I mean?
Okay, yo, Jamahal, that's fucking hilarious.
You can take some shots. And
as many people say, I'll translate this. Autism is the best base for MMA.
People get tired and they make low IQ moves. The only reason why you became champ is because Glover made a low IQ move in a moment.
So that's what Jamahal Hill had to say. Like I said, it's just it's the C character being mad that he might not be the B character. I mean, Alex Pereira is the main character of this division. He got the KO win multiple times over. He's going to be fighter of the year. Not trying to make it too much like a storyline or anything. I know this isn't WWE, but this is just a lower level character that's mad that he's not the main character, essentially. Here is Jiri Prochazka's response to what Jamahal Hill said.
Jamal, don't speak about my performances, fight IQ, and all these things because in your last fight, you didn't show nothing, really. And the same guy, same Ankalaev, in your last 3 fights, you showed totally nothing. So stay on the ground. And
so there's what Jiri had to say. Short and sweet as usual. And Alex Pereira hopped in talking about Jamahal Hill. And he said, calm down, my son, pass this test, and dad will give you a second chance to Jamahal Hill, talking about the fight with Jiri Prochazka. And Jamahal Hill responded with, beat it. Funny how you rushed little ass Roundtree and dumbass Jiri like you were the man, but waited until the refs got in the way to swing at me. You will see me again at 100% soon. We both know the fear that was in your heart. I know that Jamahal Hill is the guy that lost at UFC 300, but he's got to stop coping. I've made so many videos about it at this point. It's fucking pathetic. You're not going to improve at all if you don't just accept the loss and how you got caught. That's what I'm saying. He says, I got caught. How did you get caught? Get better at it. You know what I'm saying? Jiri has a weird training style. He meditates in the woods and punches a tree, but at least he admits losses. At least he knows that he has to get better. Jamahal Hill makes a line of excuses. And when you're about to go up against, if you beat Jiri, which you can't go in with a line of excuses against Jiri because that's a hard ass fight. But if you get through that fight, you can't delude yourself into thinking that Alex Pereira did not perform better than you on that night, because that's what happened objectively. Alex Pereira was better than you on that night, and he KO'd the fuck out of you. So if you're going to go into a second fight with Alex Pereira saying he got lucky, when this dude has smoked everybody he's fought damn near, and nobody can eat that left hook, you can't just sit here and go, I got caught. You got beat by the better man. And so let's talk about the fight. January 18th. Prochazka versus Hill, two sloppy fighters, two very entertaining fighters, two high-level fighters, but two very sloppy fighters. Jamahal Hill, hands down, basically front kicks and 1-2s is how he gets off. Rear leg kicks and 1-2s. Jiri basically just eats big shots until his opponent gets tired and then gets the finish. We saw that with the Rakic fight. We saw that with the Dom Reyes fight. That's Jiri's style, and it's worked for him for a long time. He's 30-5 in his career, but it didn't work against Alex Pereira. It almost didn't work against Alexander Rakic, and I'm not too sure if it's going to happen against Hill. Hill cracks, and I could see Jamahal Hill putting Jiri down in a bad way because Hill hits really hard. I don't like his mindset going into this fight at all, talking about luck and got caught and this and that. I hate that. I hate that mindset so much. But Jamahal Hill does crack. He hits very hard. We've seen him smoke people. 2 career losses, one to Alex Pereira and one where he got his arm dislocated by Paul Craig. And Paul Craig also beat Magomed Ankalaev, which is crazy. But what I think is going to happen, there's 2 ways that this fight goes. Jiri gets beat up early and gets a 2nd or 3rd round finish once Jamal's tired, or Jamahal Hill lands a clean 1-2 that actually puts Jiri away after hitting him with it multiple times. Both of these guys are coming off of KO losses. Neither of them have had a super long time off. I mean, Jamahal Hill, it's been since April, so this is 7 months. And Jiri, it's about 6 months, so it's not terrible, but they did both get KO'd bad by the hardest hitter in the game. I'm going to say, given how much damage Jiri Prochazka has taken in his career and how little damage Jamahal Hill's taken besides the Alex Pereira knockout, I think Jamahal Hill's going to KO Jiri Prochazka. And I'll do an official prediction and breakdown once I do more research during the actual fight week like I always do. Right now, I'm taking Jamahal Hill. 1-2 down the pipe, puts Jiri down, finishes him off with follow-up ground and pound. Yeah, I'm going to take Jamahal Hill. As much as I want Jiri to win, Yuri's one of my favorite fighters. I think it makes more sense for the division if Jamahal Hill wins too. I don't think the UFC really cares that much for Prochazka versus Pereira 3. So we'll see what happens, but I'm taking Jamahal Hill in this fight as my early prediction, and we'll see what my official prediction is in January. Let me know your thoughts down below on this matchup and what's next for the light heavyweight division. Do you agree with Hill's coping, or do you think he needs to change his mindset? Let me know down below. I'm Wyatt, and this is Fight Society. Thanks for watching this video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, all that YouTube stuff. It really helps me out a lot. If you want access to bonus content, become a channel member today by clicking the join button on our channel homepage or the link down below this video. If you're interested in some non-MMA content from me, go check out my podcast, What's Up Bro, with Wyatt and Bo, in the link down below. Go watch this suggested video, and I'll see you next time.